One man is dead and another injured after a vehicle crashed into a tractor. Wednesday afternoon, a pickup truck rear-ended a tractor on Highway 12 in the town of Lincoln. The crash caused the tractor to enter the ditch and overturn. The operator of the tractor, a 54-year-old Toma man, was injured in the crash. He was taken from the scene in an ambulance with serious injuries. The driver of the pickup truck, a 78-year-old Warrens man, died on scene. The incident remains under investigation by the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Urging the legislature to address workforce challenges. That was Governor Tony Evers' message during a visit to the Sprout Child Care Center in La Crosse this week. Evers announced that he will use $170 million to continue the Child Care Counts program. The program was originally set to end in January of 2024, but will now run until June 2025. For months, Evers has been trying to persuade Republicans to use the state surplus to keep child care counts running. Evers called a special session last month to try to get the legislature to act, but nothing came out of it. Recently, Republicans released their own package of child care bills. Most of the bills focused on changing regulation standards, but one would create interest-free loans for licensed child care providers. Evers did not mince words when asked what's wrong with the Republican plan.
It sucks. That's what's wrong with it. That would be a little bit of money for a handful of people at the end of the year. That's not going to keep a place like this open.
Evers knows his own plan is a short-term fix. He's using federal money to fund the program's 18-month extension. Once that federal money runs out, there's no plan to have the state keep funding the program. A Wisconsin task force was just awarded a federal grant to fight human trafficking. Wisconsin's Anti-Human Trafficking Task Force announced they received a $2 million grant from the U.S. Department of Justice. The task force brings together law enforcement agencies and victim service providers to support human trafficking survivors. They also work together to bring traffickers to justice. The task force is set to expand its membership next year. Pack up your paper because it's time for Harder's Free Shred event. The event started back in 2016 and is held twice a year, once in the spring and then again in the fall. Sales and Customer Service Manager Jeff Holmquist says people from all over the Coulee region come to shred their paper, and there's an important reason behind it.
One piece of information in the wrong hands can bankrupt someone. People want to be sure their confidential documents are disposed of properly, and we can do that.
This is Harder's 14th shred event and is taking place today through tomorrow. It'll only take a few minutes to get through the process, and your first 100 pounds are free. Anything above 100 pounds will include a charge. Two historical groups have been working together for the past year. This week, they held a conference to share what they've learned from each other. It was hosted by the Wisconsin Historical Society and the Wisconsin Council for Local History. Anyone with a passion for history could attend the event. One of the group's CEOs says this year's theme is the intersection of community with history, culture, and identity.
We're telling our stories not in just our community, but also in a way that our stories, which have local and national impact, can be amplified into the region, and we can share what we all do so well in the Midwest, and that's frame who we are and talk about what we can do for people.
Multiple speakers presented at the conference. If you missed it yesterday, the event will continue today at the La Crosse Center. You can buy a ticket to the conference on the Wisconsin Historical Society's website. We have a link to that on our website, news8000.com.
As you head out the door this morning, we're keeping an eye on the temperatures into the low to mid 40s. Clear skies, lots of sun here as we head into today this afternoon. High temperatures pick up into the low 60s and a light northwest wind. Check on your 8-day forecast tomorrow. A little bit cloudier though, temperatures at 61 degrees. Looking at partly cloudy skies for Sunday. Watching for slight rain chances though as we head into next week, Monday through Wednesday, with highs into the 50s and 60s and lows 40s and 50s.
All right, and Dua is back with us now. You've got a little bit of news to share with us on the personal side.
Yes, I do. Today's my last day on the morning show. I've been filling in for the past couple of months while we found a permanent morning anchor. Yeah. So we're excited to have Alexandra. But I won't be going too far. I'll just be returning back to the evenings at 5 and 6 as a reporter, which is kind of where my passion really lies. I like being out in the community and telling stories, and I'm excited to, hear from viewers some of the topics that are important to them. So, if you do have a tip, send it over.
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely exciting to have you out in the community again, doing the things that you love, reporting. But yeah, definitely gonna miss you on the morning show too.
Ah, shucks, Derek.
And the viewers will miss you. From the emails we've been receiving, it looks like the viewers will definitely miss you also. But you will still be here. We'll still be running your stories.
Yeah.
So
Yes, yes. You'll still hear my voice in the
Yes.
morning show.
Good to know.
From stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm lucky to have such a welcoming community, and I hope that you guys will welcome Alexandra just as much.
Yeah.
But yeah,
exciting to be here. Exciting changes happening.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. Excited to go back to Dayside.
Yes, you
Oh,
will
that's
get a little
true.
bit of a better schedule.
Yes.
No more dark and early.
No, I have to say I commend you two for waking up so early. I am ready to not do that anymore.
Yeah, set
Yeah,
the
totally
alarm
understandable.
back by a few hours, right?
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
And I'm a notorious snoozer, so
Okay.
now the
Oh.
snoozes are going to be really great.
Same here. Speaking of that, I snoozed it like 5 times this morning. It's so rough.
Oh,
It's
see,
one
I
of those
can't.
Fridays.
I
Yeah.
can't do the snooze
No,
because
yeah.
then I just feel like I'm not going to wake up.
Oh.
I got to just get up. Got to get it over
Yep.
with.
See, I
Exactly.
wish I was that person.
Yeah.
That-
Motivation right there
Yeah.
from
Yes.
Alexandria.
There we go. We'll see how long it lasts.
yeah.
Right. All right.
Well, thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this morning. Don't forget to keep up with news of the day on News 8 Now at noon. Have a wonderful Friday.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at noon, 5, 6, and 10 tonight.